Good morning, boomers. The voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's big cousin, crypto's finest, Champagne Crypto. Thank you for tuning in. Shout out to Lucian. Shout out to Niagara Farmer over there on D-Live. Shout out to all the boomers tuning in. Bitcoin still going strong, 12,909. Today we'll be talking about possible DeFi and altcoins to outperform Bitcoin. Guys, get ready. Lock and load. Ring the bells. The BTC pump is incoming indeed, Lucian. That's right, guys. I mean, you know, it's starting to pick up some speed. And, you know, although I'm excited about Bitcoin, I'm even more excited about those coins that may gain more weight than Bitcoin itself during this bull run. You know, Bitcoin is the king of all crypto. And if it starts moving, it's going to pull a lot of cryptos up with it. So I want to start, you know, preparing. We've been preparing ourselves, but I want to reevaluate the field and continue to look at what we're doing and talk about what may pump even more. Guys, prepare for the pump. How about Ether? Okay, how about Ether? Ether's moving as well. Shout out to Niagara. XDAI stake is my hope, says Niagara. You know, I wouldn't put it all in one, and we're going to talk about that. But, you know, it's going to be more than one, I think. I wouldn't put it all in one. Even though I like XDAI, I'm not holding stake. I did notice Honey is now on CoinGecko. Honey is now on CoinGecko, which is good. You know, we were waiting for that. Let me show you guys. And that is the Honey Swap token for XDAI, the sister chain to Ethereum. This thing is moving currently at 1175. So it's you know, going back up. It's now on CoinGecko. We were waiting for this. We're in the Honeycomb farm right now. Staking HoneySwap liquidity provider tokens, claiming more honey. There is a rumor out there that Honeycomb is going to do HoneySwap is going to do an airdrop. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't even know how they would go about doing it. But if you haven't used XDAI, HoneySwap, and all that, I think that you should. I mean, just at least log on, because if they do something like Uniswap, they may just drop tokens on everybody that's logged onto the platform. I don't know, okay? But I have how-to videos. I can pull it up, actually. Let me pull up a how-to video for XDAI. Again, XDAI is running alongside Ether, and if the Ether fees keep going up, and during this bull run, if there's a lot of people, you know, in the space as we are anticipating, I can see how people will start migrating and adopting the XDAI chain, which is the sister chain here. Are anticipating. Let me try to find my my how-to video. How to XDAI. Not XFi, XDAI. There it is. It's this video. I'm going to link it to you guys so that you can, if you're interested in XDAI, at least, you know, log in. At least it's not even logging in. It's, yeah, it's, you know, connect your wallet. It's, you don't even got to really log in. It's connecting your wallet. And then, you know, do the whole honey swap. Watch this video and you can learn more. So let's run down the prices. Shout out to Lucian. He says XDAI has huge potential, worth having a little exposure. I think it does. I mean, you know, I think right now XDAI is the most viable Ether upgrade alternative. You know, because, yeah, you have Tron. I mean, of course, you have Tron, but I don't think everybody wants to move on to Tron, those that are building in Ethereum's ecosystem. And that's cool. I mean, you know, I don't think we just need one chain. We need several chains. But for those that are in the Ether chain already and they're doing that, they can easily migrate. It's the same address. It's literally the same thing. So, you know, once people catch wind of it, I would expect more people moving over. And as of late, there is really no other project. There's no projects on XDAI. Like, you know, there's a few of them, but it's not a lot of movement. So if they can get some projects to migrate, I think it would be excellent. Bitcoin currently at 12,908, doing great. Ether pulling ahead today, up 8.3%. Are we up to date with these numbers? Let me hit refresh. Let me just make sure here. 12,904 for Bitcoin, Ether at 413, Ripple there at 26, Bitcoin Cash at 273, Binance at 31.25, Chainlink 1154, Polkadot 433. Has anybody used Polkadot? Has anybody used it? Let me know. I'm interested. I just haven't seen anybody actually using it. Litecoin 55. Litecoin moving. Litecoin moving. I think that, you know, for the mainstream crypto guys coming back in, it has a mainstream name, the Litecoin, but you know, I'm not bullish on Litecoin. You know, I'm not. I'm looking at other altcoins. I'll be honest with you. Although I do expect most name brand altcoins to gain weight, I think there's going to be more gains made with other altcoins besides Litecoin. I mean, I'm not mad at Litecoin, but you know how I feel about it. I'm done with it. Cardano at 11 cents. EOS at 269. You're seeing a lot of greenery. Lucian says he's staking DOT, but do you actually use it? Like, is there any, you know, is there any dApps or programs or anything, you know, smart contracts, anything that you're actually using with the DOT, other than staking it? Returns are decent, says Lucian. Yeah, I mean, I certainly like the chain. It seems interesting and it seems solid. It did debut pretty strong and it stayed there at the top 10. I just, you know, other than the hype, I've actually never really seen it in use. There can't be just one chain to have it all. ETH will use second layer for some features. Polkadot and Cardano were developed with second layer in mind. Right. Yeah, absolutely. You know, that's, you know, everybody that's coming after Ether is trying to develop with that second layer in mind, with, you know, scalability, utilization capacity in mind, you know, transactions per second through the roof. And although Polkadot and Cardano are promising that, I haven't really seen it put to use on chains other than Tron and EOS, to tell you the truth, and a few others. But really, you know, Tron and EOS are the ones that are moving fast. I don't think that they're going to take the majority of the market share. I think that Ether's upgrade will have a good chunk of the market share, and maybe something like a sister chain could have a good chunk of the market share. I mean, right now, I think, you know, look at the boards. There's green, green, green. So everything is moving. The question is, what's going to move faster? How are you going to outpace the bits? Okay, because right now with this PayPal thing, you know, everybody's in the bits now, right? Like, you know, the bits are mainstream, guys. You know, everybody that has a PayPal account now has access to Bitcoin. And I can expect more people to be dollar cost averaging and buying Bitcoin. But listen, we've been up on that since at least, you know, 17 or 16. So what are we going to do now to stay ahead? What are we going to continue to do to stay ahead? And, of course, it's altcoins. It's these DeFi platforms. It's these smart contracts. Not all of them, but I believe that some of them are going to really do well. Let's see what the high is. 13. Yeah, so it did hit 13,000. Okay, nice. I didn't notice that. Bitcoin did hit 13,000, and then it sold off. You know, I would expect that. We're in a nice little run here with Bitcoin. If we can hit 13K, break through 13K, let's see what our support is, because we're in the middle of a run up right now. Let's see where we settle down at. Something like Link, I know, will be required by all services, DeFi or not. I think Link will provide the best returns in the next bull market. I can't argue against that. I like Link, and we already see Link outperforming. I mean, it has outperformed Bitcoin and other coins in the past couple of years, but I think that even when it dumped now, even when it starts rebounding, it's rebounding more favorably than Bitcoin and ETH. It's up 9% in the past 24. So, you know, you may have a point there. I like Chainlink as an oracle. I think it has there's a use to it. There's a clear use to it. Although I've never seen everybody use it. I mean, I understand how it's allegedly being used. So, yeah, I don't have any Link, though, as of late. And how about when we first identified Link here on this channel and we got into it, it was around, what, 30 cents, 50 cents? And then we sold out around $2 or $3 or something like that. So, yeah, this thing keeps going. I see people saying Link is going to hit $1,000, which, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't know about that, but, you know, pretty amazing to see it take charge. So, Honeycomb. It's listed. This is good for XDAI. This is good for XDAI. How long has this been listed? Probably a couple days only. Look, it's about to hit 12 right now live. You know, we told you about this one when it was like $600-700. It pumped to 15. It dumped. We picked some more up. It pumped back to 13. It dumped. Now it's back to 11. I still think there's plenty of room for growth here with HoneySwap. There's barely any projects over there, and people are catching wind of XDAI stake, which is the sister chain to Ethereum. I keep talking about it, and you know, I don't, other than having actual coins on the blockchain, it's not like, you know, I'm trying to shill it for any reason. I don't know anybody out there, but it certainly seems pretty solid. And you can see stake has actually gained some weight, 24% in the past 24 hours. So yeah, I just shared the video, and let's look at the honeycomb and see how it's doing. It's as simple as switching your wallet to XDAI once you've input the custom RPC settings that I describe in the video that I just shared. So you could see here, unlock wallet. I got a small honey balance, and then I've been farming with about a very small amount of liquidity. I don't have much liquidity in there. Let's see. I got a little more than 6 liquidity tokens that are worth about 72 bucks each. It's about, you know, 300 and change. And, you know, I've been farming here ever since this thing opened. Honey earned 0.01. So what's that? Go to honeyswap.org and see how much that is worth right now. And again, this is the uni for XDAI, and it works basically the same, but it's so much more faster. And since it runs on, you know, DAI stable, your fees are always paid in a stable coin, and they're like less than a penny or about a penny. It's pretty cheap compared to Ether. I mean, you know, once people really figure this out and how easy it is, I would expect this thing to move. It's a no-brainer. I mean, I don't understand why it hasn't even caught more steam as of late. And if I'm not mistaken, I think Vitalik himself was recommending it. So yeah, one honey, 1158, and that's how it's looking. And I've earned, how much did I earn? 0.01, 0.012754. How much is that? 0.012754. Yeah, about 15 bucks with about $300 worth of liquidity in about maybe a week and a half or two. So, you know, do the math. It's not that wild of returns, but, you know, why not? Why not? Now, one thing that I'm actually really excited about is Wise token, which I did a whole video about. And this is a token that hasn't debuted yet. They're going to start minting coins November 11th, but you could already reserve coins by entering an auction, and all the days are available. They're going to be 50 days of minting coins starting November 11th all the way to the end of the year. And these Wise tokens you'll be able to stake them and earn more ETH. You got to check out the teal paper, not the white paper, but the teal paper. I think this is going to be pretty big, this Wise token. This is on Ether, and Wise is live now, the website, and they'll refund up to 70% of your gas fees for the first 20,000 ETH sent to the contract. So there's only 2,000 ETH on the contract right now, so you know, there's still plenty of time. Let me connect with MetaMask and show. Hey, champ, boomers in the chat. I hope everyone's in the green today. Kaboom to Dr. Puff and stuff. Good morning, sir. Shout out to Fluctuating. I see you out there. Ramon Castro, Lucian, and the rest of the boomers. So yeah, I'm excited about this Wise. I slapped about an ETH on it yesterday. I did a whole video, and you know, I'll probably slap another ETH on it today. And you can see it's an interesting token distribution. How they're launching the tokens on November 11th. Every day starting on November 11th till the end of the year, there's going to be 5 million Wise issued, and then you could bid on the particular day. So you can see on day one, there's 325 users, and they bid a total of 209 total ethers. Okay, so I came over here and I bid on, I think, day 7. Well, day 4. I slapped half an ETH on day 4. And what's cool about this website too is that it gives you a pretty solid incentive to use the referral. Why should people use the referral? Because all referral links give users 10% bonus ETH when reserving Wise, and 10% more shares when staking. So don't get into this without using a referral. I don't, you know, whether it be the referral that I'm sharing now or somebody else's, but there's definitely an incentive. And I'll show you guys. I used a referral yesterday, and you could see here on day 4 before, I bought half an ETH worth. I contributed half of ETH into this auction, and my contribution was registered as 0.55. So I got that 10% bonus, and you can too if you use that link. So that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna go harder on this. I'm gonna do another video to this. I'll probably throw another ETH, and I'm interested in this one. And what's cool about it, they have random supply days too. You could see some random days where they have, you know, 4.5 to 5.5 million. It'll be randomly distributed, and then one day that it has 1 to 999, almost 10 million wise. So, you know, this will be totally random. Imagine, you know, it only issues 10 coins that day, so you'd get clapped. Or if it issues, you know, more than 5 million, then you'd get a deal. So, you know, it's something to look at. It's an interesting token distribution. And again, this is once you get the tokens and the tokens are minted, I believe you'll be able to stake them and earn ETH. And they got a pretty cool dashboard. This thing, I think this thing is going to make noise. I'll be honest with you. And furthermore, the team is public. Okay, so the team is public. It's not like an anonymous team. The team is public, and so is the contract. And I think the contract's already been, audited. There's a contract audit, and you could check out the team. And they got a Telegram. You can message them. I mean, so yeah, I like this. So I just shared the referral. I'm going to do a whole nother video again later today and stake or contribute some ETH into this contract. Let's talk about Shark DeFi. So before I move to Shark, like, you know, it's things like this on ETH and on Tron and stuff like that I don't know how far they could go into the future, but, you know, these things have the potential to move faster than Bitcoin in the short term. Potential. Again, you know, I don't know. Again, I'm just giving my personal opinion. Some of these things have potential, especially if Bitcoin and the whole entire sphere in the space is behaving favorably price-wise. Okay, so let's move on to Shark DeFi. This is one that I've been in for about almost a week now. I started on Friday, and this is the top DApp right now on dappradar.com for Tron. It has a lot of usage, and there's a lot of liquidity in the contract. And you can see here on top, Tron DeFi dApps on DappRadar, Shark DeFi and Shark Tron are listed both 1 and 2. So the Shark community, they're opening up several websites, including Shark Tron, Shark Dice that are already available, Shark Casino, Shark Exchange, and Shark Bet are coming soon. Shark Exchange tokens will be governed by the with the SWD tokens, and that's what I'm mining right now by staking both TRX tokens, which is Tron, and staking Shark Teeth tokens, which are the tokens that you receive by participating in the dice game. And I did a whole video about that. But you could see, I've been staking Sword. Every time that I add more into the stake, it claims my swords, and I've been selling them as well. So I'm staking 6,600 Shark Teeth and 20,000 TRX right now. And I'll tell you what that's earning me. According to the recent, the going rate of Sword, 20,000 TRX is earning me about 40 Sword per day. Okay. And the TTH is earning me about another almost 40 Sword per day. So if we go over here, it's about 80 Sword per day that I'm earning here with the liquidity, and I'll tell you what that's worth according to the going rate. Here at JustSwap, you can see 80 Sword is about 1,700 TRX. And what's that worth? About 46 bucks. So there you go. That's not too bad. It's not too bad. So actually, I like this. Let me see what my TRX balance is right now. Well, I'll show you guys how I've been mining these Shark Teeth. I've gotten a few of them. So I go over here to Shark Dice, and I set my probabilities to roll under 95. So that's basically a 95% chance of winning. And for every time you roll, let's say 1,000 TRX, you get 40 shark teeth, no matter what your probability is. So I, you know, instead of gambling, I try to set it the most favorable odds for me. And then, you know, that way I start stacking those teeth. So place the bet, accept, and I roll them, and I start stacking the TTH like this, and then I'll go over there and stake the TTH. There you go. I rolled 72, so I got TRX and TTH. So check that out. Here is the shark dice. I don't know, no one's really tried this out, but like I'll tell you this. I mean, I've mined a few shark teeth. I haven't bought one shark teeth. I've mined all of them. Trappin says he's in Wise 3K so far. There you go, kaboom. There you go. Yeah, I mean, I threw an ether at it yesterday, so I'm only like $400, but I'm gonna put more into it today. I'm gonna do a whole video, just its own video. I'll put more into it today. But Wise, yeah, I'm excited about Wise, guys. I'm really excited about this one. And again, and I dropped a link for this one because this one is really worth using the link because you do get a 10% bonus ETH. So if you want to check this out, I'll do a whole video so you can, watch it. This thing's not going to open until November 11th, but you can already start reserving those tokens. What else? So Shark Punish GT here says staking that shark. Yeah, I'm staking. I'm staking for the sword, and let's see. I see everything doing well, and I've said this in all my other videos. As far as all these platforms and these contracts that I've been dealing with, it appears like the shark ecosystem could be one of the more riskier ones. Why? Because their contract hasn't been audited and it's not made public. So I'm not sure if there's some funny bunny in the back end, if they can make a way, liquidate the contract, in other words, which is, everybody's worst fear. But the reason I'm in this is because they have several sites. They seem to be growing, and I'm speculating on the trend. Really, the trend is this thing is trending, so I'm playing the trend. Dr. Puffin stuff says, I'll throw something at Wise when I get home. I will come into the battlefield with you guys. Just carry me out if I lose a leg. Yeah, we're in this together. I mean, I'll throw an ETH or two. I'm willing to lose a leg, a little ETH or something. But, I'm not going to come in. I've seen some guys throw like 50 ETH at Wise. And more, because there is an incentive with this Wise thing. If you refer 50 ETH, you get 10%. So you'll get 5 ETH back. You know what I mean? So I've seen people talking about just dropping 1 ETH on every single day since there's 50 days, and then you'll get that 10. You get the 10%. Right. So December 31st, the staking launches on Wise. Right. So the token distribution starts on November 11th, but you could already start reserving your spot. Trappin says, I do reservation for reservation. Yeah, I'm going to start doing that too. What you mean is like, if I use your link, you'll use mine and back and forth. So yeah, drop them. And if you end up using my link, I'll try to use yours. I can't guarantee that I'm going to use them all, but I want to give back to the community. Obviously, I don't have like my own personal link that I'm using to refer myself. Like I've actually used other people's link. Okay, so yeah, guys, if you use my link, just send me the transaction, and some verification that you used it, and send me your link there. If you don't want to put it in the comments because sometimes they get blocked, you could email me, champagnecrypto@gmail.com. Real simple, and just tell me, Champ, it's me, it's Trappin, or I used your link, here's mine, and I'll try to reciprocate the love. I'm being 1,000 now. How much I will be able to throw, I don't know, but I'm definitely planning on throwing something at it today. So. And I'm putting this out. So if Trappin was one of the first ones, so I'll definitely check you out, Trappin. So let's move on. What else? T2X. T2X is doing good. This is another smart contract staking. I'll tell you, they're killing it with these staking platforms. They kind of unlocked the code there with the smart contracts. I'm not. Sheesh. I'll be honest with you. So I got plenty of stakes here. They're all baby stakes. They're small stakes here with 2,000 T2X, 6,000 T2X. My largest one is 21,000 T2X, which is not much. but they're all, you know, they're lined up, and I've collected rewards here. You can see in the past. I mean, this thing is slow and steady. This thing is behaving exactly as promised, and so far so good. I don't have anything. I'm not going to enter the auction right now because I'm probably going to enter something else. But I definitely got a stake here, and it's working. And you know, although the gains are not as big as other ones, it's slow and steady, and this thing's been around for over 100 days. So I'll share the referral for this one because I'm in it, and you get an extra 5% minted T2X if you use this referral. Kaboom. Wiseinfo.io to verify the referral, says Trappin. Yeah, I see they got a tab there. So yeah, I mean, just send me a message here. You know, if anybody out there ends up using my Wise link, send me a message and I'll try my best to reciprocate the love, and even on a video. Trappin was one of the first ones that mentioned this, so you know, I pretty much 90-something% sure I'm going to use Trappin's link if you get it over to me. It's a good way to give back because you could use multiple links. So every time you reserve, you could use a different link. What else do we want to talk about? Let's talk about Bankroll. Now, I heard that Bankroll is going to come up with something new soon. Okay. And I saw the price of Banker kind of dump yesterday. So I was thinking of maybe buying more. Rumor is that they're going to do something, you know, like the staking and stuff. You know, well, they already have staking, but they're going to do some other auction lobby, or I don't know what they're going to do. So, you know what it is, guys, when the platforms open up something new, usually it drives the price. Let this farm open up. Let me shout out D-Live Maniacs over there, Crystozilla, and the rest of them. Make sure you're subbing over there to DLive.tv/champagne crypto. Crystozilla just dropped me 100 TRX. Thank you so much. I'm throwing 100. I'll throw 100 lemons in the box here. Make sure you're sharing memes or whatnot, and I'll pass out the lemons in just a moment. Shout out to Punish GT. Does my Steam account work on DLive? No, it's a whole new thing. It's DLive. You got to start your own DLive, and then you're allowed to connect to your DLive with Tron, but you don't need Tron to have DLive. You see what I mean? But no, the answer is no. They've changed DLive so much. It's a whole new thing, basically. But yeah, I remember those days when DLive was once on Steam, and then they went to another chain, and they ended up here on Tron. But yeah, you don't even need the Tron wallet or anything to get on DLive. You know, it's just you're signing up with your email or whatnot, and then later on, if you want, you could go and connect to your Tron link and stake BTT or whatnot. So let me pass out these lemons. Why not? Distribute the rewards and claim rewards on your end, guys. Got 50 lemons. Crystozilla got 29, and Athlete got 21. There you go. Every day we pass out these lemons. They're not worth much. They're less than a penny. It's just for fun. I've never sold a lemon or taken a lemon to an exchange or anything like that, but it's certainly fun to play with here online. So check it out. Dr. Puff and stuff says he's gonna open up one of these DLive's account. Yeah, why not? Why not? You know, and check out the content being created out here. There's plenty of people that got kicked off YouTube that they're on here. So check that out. Now that the Banker farm loaded up, You can see that I have 12 bankers available. I've been farming here with like 150 bucks liquidity. At one point I had like 300 bucks and I moved it around with the BTC. There's Bitcoin on Tron, guys. I mean, Tron. I don't know why so many people hate on. I mean, I do, but I don't think it's completely warranted. Some of it is, but you know, there's a certain hate. I tell you, the crypto community is a lot like Little League Baseball. You got banker there at I got 12 to claim. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna claim these bankers. It's not much, but let me claim. And then I'm on Stronghold too, which is just another product that they have here. I'm gonna leave my position here in banker and claim those bankers and kind of wait to see what they do this week. Maybe they open up a new product. The rumor is it's that whatever product they're going to open up, it's going to require banker. So, you know, maybe that'll drive the price. And you see I've collected. So with the Stronghold, it's basically you're staking TRX by buying the Stronghold token, which is paired to banker. And you're adding liquidity to the swap. I got about $100 worth of liquidity in there, and I've earned 58 Tron, about $1.50. And this is in less than, it's about 2 days or 1 day. It hasn't been that long. So this is okay. I'll leave that. I'll stay there. I got to say, banker, although it's not like as lucrative as some of the other ones, I've heard nothing but good things. And my understanding is that this thing has been audited as well, and they offer 0 and permanent loss. So I can expect this thing to stick around. And let me share a link to this. Shout out to Tron. They give links. And, you know, for people that talk about crypto, there's an incentive. Let this thing load up. Kind of slow on the load here. And you know what? While it loads, I was reminded that Marlon gave me a shout a couple days ago, sent me his number. He's like, give me a call. And I told him I'll give him a call whenever I can. Let me try to give him a call and see if we can get him on the line. If you're listening out there, I'm going to try to give you a shout from a private number, being that we covered what we covered today. And see if we could talk 5-10 minutes and see how you're doing. This is one of our followers, one of our OG followers. And big shout out to Marlon. He gave me TRX and told me to start staking BTT on DLive. So I'm going to call Marlon and see if he picks up. I didn't, you know, this is kind of random. I'm going to call you from a private number and just put you up to the phone. Now, if you want me to call you on a live stream, just email me your phone number and I'll call you. Let's give Marlon a call here.
The number or code you have dialed is incorrect. Please check the number or code.
Oh, well, that's wrong. I dialed it wrong. Let me double check here. I want to cover my screen because, you know, I'm not trying to give out anybody's public phone number here. Salute to the champ. Shout out to Premium. I see you. Punish GT says, I only hate that you need energy for Tron transaction and I spend energy fast. Well, I mean, the simple solution is just freeze some Tron. You could freeze, you know, 1,000 or 2,000 Tron and basically get free fees. So just freeze it. And then to unfreeze it, it just takes 3 days and you get back your Tron. So I froze 3,000 Tron and I don't ever get any fees. Let's see if I dialed it right. Shout out to Premium. I'm going to give Marlon a call.
The number or code you have dialed is incorrect. Please check the number or code and try again.
Well, there you go. Let me see. Let me try it one more time. I'm trying to do 10 things at once. And am I even dialing it right? Yeah, GT. You may want to holler at Christozilla. He actually walked me through it. But you can freeze your Tron on Tron through Tron Scan, which is the block explorer, and basically you'll get free transaction fees. You know they'll go through lightning fast. If not, you're gonna burn through your TRX, which even with that, it's a lot cheaper than burning through your crypto, your Ether. I mean.
The number or code you have dialed is incorrect. Please check the number or code.
I don't know. I tried it 3 times, and I know I'm dialing it right. So, Marlon, if you're listening, maybe you mistyped your phone number. But, yeah, give me a shout and resend it because I'm trying to call you. Maybe tomorrow. Anyhow, if you want me to call you, send me an email with your phone number, and I'll give you a shout. SPI, thank you. Punish GT, shout out to you. And, yeah, you may want to go to a Tron Scan over here, and you go to I think there's a way to like just straight up freeze here. Although I know if you go to account details and you go to Tron Scan and you load your wallet up, you'll be able to obtain some resources here. You go into the obtain, and then you could freeze. I confirmed to freeze the TRX. You got to you got to obtain both energy. I think it's in this resource tab. You got to obtain both. You see how I have 2,000 TRX frozen here for bandwidth and 1,000 TRX frozen for energy. So, I mean, you don't need to have this much frozen, but my understanding is if you have at least 1,000 on both, you'll be good. Yeah, it's not just energy. You need to have it on bandwidth too. So you need to have some frozen on both bandwidth and energy. So that's how you do it. And then once it's been in there for 3 days, you can unfreeze it. And that will provide you with the next to 0 transaction fees. Boom. All right, guys. I think I hit all the beats. You have any questions? Let me know. Oh, Bankroll. Let me show you guys the Bankroll if you're interested with that one. I'm definitely in it. Here's the link to Bankroll. I'll provide all the links in the comments at the end of the video down below. But you could scroll through here, the chat, and you could see most of these referral links that I feel are worth checking out. And where's my shark? My shark's doing good. Did I add it to any positions today? I will to Wise. So if you use my link on Wise token, which is an Ether one, I'll definitely try to show the reciprocate the love. Send me the transaction. Let me know that you used it. A way I can verify it, just the hash or something, and then send me your link, and I'll try to use it as best. And definitely, I'll put Trap in at the top of the list, being that he recommended it first. But yeah, I'm really excited about this one. There's a couple other ones that I was checking out that I'm going to do more research. There's this one called Moon Day, and I'm kicking myself in the ass because this Moon Day token, this is on Ether. This thing went up double in one day. And I was going to talk about it yesterday. I started considering it or whatnot, and then I started doing something else, and then I went back to check on it, and Moon Day Finance really got pumped. Yeah, this is at 3,000. I saw it yesterday at like 1,100, guys. It's crazy. But yeah. Yeah, I saw it yesterday when it was around down here. Yeah, right, like yesterday morning. It was like, look where it was yesterday morning, 1100 right down here. Look at this. Where is it down here? This is where I saw it yesterday morning. So I'm gonna keep an eye on that. I was actually gonna make a play on this, but it moves so much that, you know, it kind of deters me when something moves up 50% in a day or 100% in a day. That's when I'm thinking of taking profits, not buying. You know what I mean? So, you know, I'm going to put that aside. Another one I've been looking at is Charge. This thing really rocketed as well. I didn't make a play on it because while I was looking at it, and, you know, I put it down and I looked back, and this thing, well, this is not on CoinGecko yet. This is, what's the price now? 1,346. When I was looking, it's like $900. So I'm going to keep an eye on those two. I'm not making any plays on them, but we'll see. And the last one that I'm waiting to look at, and I may do a video, is Curry Swap. This thing hasn't opened yet, and a couple boomers have told me about it, and I've got my eyes on it. And as soon as it's available, I may make a play. But this is not even open yet, so I'm going to keep an eye. I'm waiting. I may do a video. But as far as today, Shark DeFi? Should I do a play on Shark DeFi? I'll leave it at that. I'm just gonna leave the Shark DeFi there. I already got 20,000 TRX. Maybe I'll do another video. I'll leave it for another video. Yeah, let me know if you have any questions. But that's about it, guys. I think I hit all the beats. I passed out the lemons as well. Yeah. All right, shout out to Punish GT, SPI Premium, the rest of the people on D Live, Athlete, Punish GT, the rest of the boomers. I appreciate all you maniacs. And Bitcoin, guys. So to answer the question here, altcoins and DeFi to outperform Bitcoin, I mean, you know, Ether, that's like obvious. You know, Bitcoin's going to move, and then the day after Bitcoin moves, Ether moves. I mean, it's, you know, I don't know if it happens all the time, but there's a pattern here, you know. You could see that Bitcoin went up, and then now Ether's up 7% in the past 24 hours. So, you know, like I've said before, Bitcoin and Ether, Bitcoin and Ether, Bitcoin and Ether are the two top dogs. Those are the only true top dogs, in my opinion, in the crypto space. Now, a point's been made about Link. I mean, I think that there's definitely value in Link. I think there's value in Binance and others. And definitely, you know, there is competition to see who's going to provide alternatives to Ether. That's why I like Tron. That's why I like XDAI. And then further down the line, you get into these DeFi farming, then these smart contracts, these staking platforms. And some of these are really going to rocket, especially if Bitcoin continues to move up. Now, not all of them are, okay? You know, the smaller the playing field, the riskier it is normally. But, you know, with higher risk could come higher rewards. So shout out to all the sharks out there. Shout out to Punish GT and Athlete. So yeah, I'm going to continue providing you guys with updates. Let me know. And if you use the Wise referral link, send me some verification of it, and I'll try my best to reciprocate the love. On that note, I'm out of here, guys. It's the voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's big cousin, crypto's finest.